Michelle.
And I'm Alex, and today we're going to do some bookish things that we own.
Yep, so we each own a bunch of like different bookends and marks and stuff like that, so we decided to discuss some of those things. If my voice sounds weird, I apologize. I am both sick and injured now, so I also can't use my left index finger. But it's fine.
It's fine.
I swear it's fine. So you want to go first, or?
Sure, I'm going to start with this beauty.
Alex has a lot of like artsy things.
I tried. This one's pretty simple. It was actually my American Lit notebook this year, but I'm doing it as my Reading Olympics notebook. So Haley and I are both in Reading Olympics, and we decided for next year's competition we really want to get the blue ribbon. So our team decided to put together that we have to read a certain number of books, and we should take notes on them so we can read them again. So I just went, and I haven't read any of the books yet, but when I do this summer, actually, I made the book list in here. Forgot about that. Forgot I did that one night. So I can check them off as I read them. And I wanted to get used to this notebook because we didn't even write one page in American Lit this year. Thanks, Mr.
It was great. So I'm gonna share my bookends with me, and I have
me.
Sorry, I'm ill. Anyways, I'm gonna share my bookends with you guys, and I have a lot of bookends. I have 3 sets of bookends, but I have 3 sets because I have a bunch of shelves, and a lot of them are freestanding and don't have anything to like keep them in. So the first one I have, and this one isn't actually like a bookend, I just use it as such because my grandmother was like, it's a bookend. I'm just like, okay, Mom, this is not a bookend, but it's fine. It's neat. It's like an iron decoration. They use it to like hold doors open, so like it still serves its purpose, but like every time I put it on my shelf, I kind of wonder if this is the time when my shelf will come crashing down because of how freaking heavy it is. Another one I have, which is also from my mom, and this one is one of actually my favorites. It's like an agate. That's definitely not how you pronounce it, but anyways, it's stone and like fancy stone, and you know what I mean, but I can't pronounce anything. And it's carved in the shape of a Native American Indian's head, and they have this because they have a lake house that used to be like an area where a lot of tribes, well, just like one tribe I guess was, and there's a lot of these types of things there and stuff from that, like inspired by that. Kind of gentrification, but not gentrification, cultural appropriation, but like it is what it is. But anyways, I fell in love with these, and they were gonna just like throw these away, and I was like, guys, what the heck? So they gave them to me for my birthday, and I've had them ever since, and these are my favorites actually. However, they were not my first bookends. This is my first bookend when I first wanted bookends like 3 years ago or whatever, and it's a chess piece. The other one is off on the shelf because I didn't feel like bringing it over, but it's a matching set basically. Like I have the king and the queen, not just one. That would be stupid. But basically the story of how I got this was that it was the kind of my least favorite one, but all my other ones were like cute, and like my mom thought that I was gonna hate them like 5 years from now, so she got the one that she thought was like the most like sophisticated looking one, so I wouldn't look back and regret it, I guess. I feel like I wouldn't have looked back and regretted it though. Like the one I wanted was like an arrow through the books, and I was like, that's pretty badass.
I remember you wanted the 2 katanas.
I did want the 2 katanas too, but Stacy said no.
You wouldn't regret those.
No.
I know you. So I'm gonna do my bookend. Mine are random. They're from Amazon, so
it's okay.
It's fine. This one is actually just like the cityscape of London. So I do have the other one at home. These actually don't get used on my books because I have a bookcase, so it has siding, so I don't need to put bookends on there.
Don't they get used on your shelves?
Not these ones.
Oh.
I have like phone booth ones on my shelves. Those were at a time when I really liked Doctor Who, and I haven't watched Doctor Who in like 3 years.
You went through a phase.
It was a phase, but I really still like these Cityscape of London ones, and I use them in different places in my room. I just have the set, so I have a second one at home, but I do like the Cityscape of London.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 things I have are kind of like homemade projects and stuff that I love in their own way. The first of which is my bookmark pot thing, which I painted the pot recently, and I love it. I know that it's horrible art, but like, guys, I'm not an artist, and I don't pretend to be. Thanks, Alex.
You're welcome.
So it has a dish and a pot, because the dish is where I put like my small bookmarks. So like I have these 2, which are like magnetic, and they fold over the pages. And I have leaf ones too, which kind of stick out. I really like the leaf ones too. Also, I would definitely recommend those.
I have the clover ones.
Yeah,
like that.
And then like everywhere I go, and like Alex gives me ones too. Like whenever we go somewhere, we kind of get stuff. like bookmarks for ourselves and for each other. So these are all from different places, basically. I mean, this one is from my school library, so like that counts too. This one says reading is hot, and this was a birthday present from a non-reading friend. Thank you. Thank you. I like
Shout
that out. This one is from Canada. It says Ottawa,
Canada.
Canada. Shut up. And it has a beaver on it, and it's wood. This one is from
Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Thank you. I was like,
I
it's from
gotcha.
Tennessee. But it's like lace and it has a ribbon through it. This one is from China. They kind of died though because the loop came undone, but I don't care. The leaf, I mean, the flower leaf thing is still pretty, so I'm still using it. And then the last one I have is from Bruges, Belgium. And I have another one too, but it's currently in my book and I don't feel like pulling it out. So just trust me that it kind of looks like this.
It does.
And those are my bookmarks.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do these two as like a group set because these Haley got me for my birthday. So this one was a bookmark, and it's a bookmark and you stick it in your book and then the feet stick out, and it's from The Hobbit. So it's got Hobbit feet on it, and it says, "Home is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread." And then it's from the Fellowship of the Ring. And then Haley also got me book darts, which I highly recommend. They're like little tabs that look really nice in your book, and they don't like stick out obnoxiously, and you can leave them in your book if you would like. And they just look really, really appealing.
Really appealing.
Hey.
The last thing I have is a gift from my boyfriend for Christmas. So he got me this book, American Gods and Nazi Boys by Neil Gaiman, in the better collector's edition cover, because the one I had, I like, but like this one is better. And I told him so at Barnes & Noble. So he bought it for me for Christmas, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I already own this book, but thanks for buying me the better cover. But he actually doctored it too, and he cut it open and he put a box inside, so it's like a secret compartment. And yes, I am in love with it, because who would not want a secret compartment book of a book they love? So honestly, any guys out there watching this, if your girlfriend is a reading fiend,
Do that,
do it.
please. And my last one is something that I do on my own. So I've been doing this since I was in 7th grade, so I have a stack of note cards that's about this thick in a little box, and I write on them, and it's the title. If it's in a series, it then has the book number. So this was Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, book 3, so it was the Ship of the Dead. So the title, a little picture, who it's by, and then I put the start and finish dates on the back, and I have many of them just here in my hand, and these are all from only December of last year, and I've been doing this since 7th grade, so it's been like 4 or 5 years.
She has quite the collection.
It is, and I do them for every single book, and the only one I've missed is The Serpent King, because I read it as an audiobook, and I never made one, and I meant to. I still might. I have the start and finish dates, so I still might.
Gotcha. Anyways, that's it for this video, and we'll see you next week. Bye!